We live in a world of light versus dark. Every religion, historical battle, and ancient texts speak of these scenarios. Light and dark can be seen through the day and night cycle, but is often seen symbolically or metaphorically. Light versus dark is our spiritual battle, our internal conflicts, the inner fight. Collectively, we have formed these opposites: good versus evil, future versus past, love versus hate, chaos versus order. Believing that duality has created an understanding to our ethical and moral self, who we are and how we interact in the world. But it only divides us further from who we are, allowing us to become programmed. Our system construct shows us that light symbolizes happiness, love, positivity, the perfect being, and darkness as evil, the negativity, the destroyer. But these are only social programs laid into our neural networks, which have worked for many years in keeping us locked and trapped in the mind prison, distracted from the whole of our being. You only have to look at the natural world to see how dark and light truly operate and how they are in harmony with each other. They don't oppose each other. It is a continuous cycle, each giving us a different perspective of the universe. Through living duality, our perception of dark and light has become fractured. We have been made to believe that our purpose for existence is to overcome the darkness and just live in love and light. Look at the bright lights or the people on the stage, but ignore the demons that operate in the shadows. Or if not, run away to a place where you can be safe, away from the evil. We are trained to always look on the bright side of life, be happy. Yes, it is a true path to embrace the energy of love, positivity, and it is vital for our growth. But it is not the only path we have to undertake. Seeing darkness, the shadows, is important to understand, because when we ignore it, we are only allowing it to grow and maneuver in any way it wishes. But when we observe it, we become aware of it and act more within our truth. It then dissolves and transforms. We have underestimated what we are as human beings for too long, but many have wanted to be misled. In a world of pleasures, ignorance has become bliss. It is not by accident that our reality is full of deception, bloodshed, and loss. You could spend a lifetime looking at how and why there is so much evil on this planet. But energetically, it is because we have ignored the darkness or been in denial of it. The darkness has only grown through the absence of light, with our silent awareness to it. There is so much trauma and barbaric history to Earth that a lot of souls find it very difficult living this existence. So it is no surprise that so many are hypnotized by the bright lights and eat the candy without a care for what's really going on, as they feel security, safer, when actually they are living out an inverted reality. As we move through our journey of life, we are faced with many emotions: love, happiness, abundance, to moments of sadness, depression, poverty, all different depending to what we are and what experience we are having. Emotion is only energy in motion, and it is only our emotional response that creates the outcome to the experience that we are presented with. The energy motion is presented and then processed into our psyches, which leads to a physical reaction. The mainstream media teaches us to react with fear and anxiety, so we emotionally respond. It confuses us, so we react under a program we are unaware of, usually through a fight, flight, or freeze response, keeping us locked in our base human needs. We were never born by accident, and we are never helpless. We are never a victim. We are born to understand our existence and understand ourselves. We are just passing through, and it's only our outside reality around us that confuses us to where our soul is leading. We have a design to life to those who want to be aware of it, and these emotions are purely frequency responders to the light-dark energies around us, not for us to be swallowed by the inverted version of reality. Death has been taught to us to be the end. A place of darkness will be alone, misery. Yes, for the ones that are left on earth, but not for the ones that leave. It is just a cycle, like we have oceans, tides, sunsets. These are patterns within our universe. A person's inner self is only reflecting, projecting the same patterns out to what we have within our world. Humans are yet to discover to what powerful energetic beings they actually are. Manifestors, creators who have become locked up in their minds. Why are we taught to be separated from each other? From the garden fence to the wall at the Mexican border, society has always been designed to be split because that division allows someone else to take control of your consciousness without you ever being aware of it. As long as society is fulfilled from its base human needs, which is normally food, sex and security, most will do whatever they are told and stay locked in the duality of life. The transformation of when your soul leaves your physical at death will be at the point when you leave your mind. That expansion of consciousness will be the greatest experience you have ever experienced. You will be conscious but physical no more. Dark, light, duality will not exist. We have the ability to achieve this consciousness while in this physical state. It's called stillness. The more you practice this stillness, the less chaotic the world will be moving around you. You will experience the whole and not a dual existence. We run away from death, and most never get the chance to embrace life with all the distractions of our world. Families become distorted and choose not to listen to each other, believing news broadcasts over their loved ones. We are heavily conditioned and disconnected in this world, and we have only driven ourselves here through the choices we've made previously. We are moving into an age of complete self-empowerment if you choose to be part of it. A time of great opportunity where self-realization can happen and dreams can come true. We are all just passing moments, just as you watching this now, so seize this moment. These moments are the journey of ascension. We are very alive in this life. This is our monomyth, but none of us are immortal, as much as some believe they can live forever. Life is a movie and you are the projector. The experience or movie can only be projected by the light from you. You are the projector. If you carry on being sedated, being hypnotized and being fed by what you are told, nothing fulfilling will happen without you putting your light into the experience. So when you see darkness, look through it, see the truth and move through it. It won't attach to you. It will not affect you. Everything will pass just as this moment will. Look at what matters, which is you, your soul, and the environment you live in. Ask yourself, what are my inner conflicts? What darkness do I fight in myself? How do I struggle? And most importantly, how can I put my light out into the world so that the darkness can be transformed?